A few months ago, we told a story that shook the animal kingdom. The story of Gunga, a single Bengal tiger who, according to legend, defeated and killed nearly 30 lions in real brutal fights. That video became one of our most viewed, but it also sparked a firestorm of debate. You flooded the comments. Some of you championed the legend, while others rightfully demanded proof, pointing out inconsistencies and calling the story a myth. You were right to question it. The legend of Gunga is complex, with different versions scattered across history. So today, we are answering your call. We are diving deeper than ever before, armed with historical accounts, expert opinions, and a healthy dose of skepticism to separate myth from reality. This is the ultimate investigation into the true story of Gunga, the legend of the warrior tiger. To understand the legend, we must first tell it in its most powerful form. Our story weaves together threads from both India and England. It begins in the opulent courts of 19th century India, where powerful Maharajas like the Gaikwad of Baroda staged epic battles between the world's deadliest animals in grand arenas. They were contests of kings, and the lion was their champion. But then, a new challenger emerged from the jungle, a Bengal tiger of immense size and ferocity. Some accounts call him Gunga. Others know him as Nina Sahib. Whatever his name, he was a true warrior. His legend grew so large that he was eventually transported to a zoological garden in London, a living spectacle of power. It was in London where the legend was truly forged in blood and fire. As reported in an 1859 issue of Harper's Weekly, a tragic incident occurred. In a fit of rage, the tiger attacked his keeper. To save the man, another keeper struck the tiger with a heavy iron crowbar, blinding him in one eye. A lesser animal would have been broken, but this injury only seemed to fuel the warrior's spirit. The ultimate test was staged. A fierce, prime lion, described as being in its 6th or 7th year, was chosen to face the one-eyed tiger. When the gates opened, the tiger, despite his injury, launched a furious, all-out assault. The arena was a cacophony of roars and claws. Keepers scrambled, trying in vain to separate the two titans as the battle grew more intense than anyone had anticipated. For a moment it seemed the tiger was tiring. The lion pressed its advantage, forcing the tiger onto his back. It was a desperate gamble, a position of weakness, but the tiger had one last, terrifying weapon. With a surge of incredible power, he unleashed a thunderous kick with his hind legs. His claws, like daggers, sliced through the air and tore open the lion's stomach. It was a devastating, fight-ending counterstrike. The lion collapsed, bleeding heavily, and died soon after. The one-eyed warrior had won. The investigation and expert opinions. An incredible story. A one-eyed tiger, winning from a position of defeat. But this is where our investigation begins. The legend says Gunga killed nearly 30 lions. The most detailed historical account describes just one. So what do the experts say? Is such a thing even possible? The lion versus tiger debate has raged for centuries. Most experts agree that on average, a large male Bengal or Siberian tiger is heavier than a male African lion. They are solitary hunters, built to deliver a single killing blow. Kailash Sankala, the renowned former director of the Delhi Zoo, once stated that in 19 of the 20 fights he witnessed staged between the two, the tiger emerged victorious. However, the lion possesses formidable advantages. It is a brawler, born from a life of constant fighting with other lions for pride dominance. Its thick mane offers vital protection around the neck. Craig Packer, one of the world's leading lion researchers, emphasizes that a lion's experience in combat is its greatest asset. They are, in his words, phalanxes of brawling males. But the key to Gunga's legendary final blow lies in his biology. Tigers possess some of the most powerful hind legs in the animal kingdom, capable of launching their massive bodies over 30 feet. That devastating kick described in the story isn't just plausible. It's a perfect example of a tiger using its unique anatomical weaponry. This deep analysis is the exact reason I created my wildlife battle cards. To let you experience it firsthand, I'm giving every viewer a free legendary starter pack. Grab your digital cards by clicking the very first link in the description. Now for the final verdict. Truth of the legend. So, after digging through the history and listening to the experts, what is the true story of Gunga? The evidence suggests that Gunga is not one tiger, but a super legend, a name that combines the stories of multiple warrior tigers. The grand arena of the Gayakwad of Baroda is real. The brutal fights were real. The story of a one-eyed tiger named Nina Saheb winning a dramatic fight in London is also based on a real account. The claim of killing 30 lions is almost certainly an embellishment, the kind of mythologizing that turns a great warrior into a god of the arena. It's the legend growing larger and more epic with each retelling. So, did one tiger kill 30 lions? Unlikely. Did a champion tiger, or perhaps several, establish dominance over lions in staged fights, giving birth to this incredible legend? Absolutely. The legacy of Gunga isn't about a number. It's a testament to the absolute peak of a predator's power and the indomitable will to survive. It reminds us that even when faced with impossible odds, a true warrior can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Legends like this are vital. They connect us to the raw, untamed power of the wild. So what's your verdict? Is Gunga a real warrior, a legend, or a bit of both? Let me know in the comments below. To hold the power of Gunga and other legendary animals in your hands, get your deck of wildlife battle cards using the first link in the description. And if you believe that every legend has a story worth investigating, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. The Wild Zoo is just getting started.